Should you leave a husband who gambles but loves his family? Picture this: a woman in her golden years, sitting quietly on her front porch, her mind heavy with concerns about her husband's gambling. She knows he loves their family deeply and supports them in countless ways. Yet his gambling habit brings anxiety and financial instability into their lives. This is not an unusual scenario, but rather a significant issue affecting many families today. The question of whether to leave a husband who gambles but loves his family is not just a personal dilemma. It's a profound topic that demands our attention and understanding. Let us delve into this issue with compassion and clarity, for it touches the very core of familial bonds and personal well-being. Many people hold the misconception that love is enough to overcome any problem, including gambling. They might believe that if a husband loves his family, his gambling will naturally taper off and everything will fall into place. However, gambling is an addiction, not simply a bad habit that can be set aside easily. It's crucial to recognize this reality and redefine our perspective on love and responsibility. Love cannot, by itself, curb addiction. It must be paired with understanding, patience, and concrete action. Visualize the ice beneath a warm sun. Love alone might begin to melt the surface, but to address the deeper, hidden layers of the problem, a stronger intervention is required. By acknowledging the true nature of gambling addiction, we can start to address it in a meaningful way, free from harmful misconceptions. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on your own life or someone you know who might be in a similar situation. Are there patterns or habits that resemble the husband's gambling? Those that, despite the love and good intentions, cause harm and strain the relationships. This realization can be eye-opening and somewhat daunting, but it's the first step towards positive change. Consider what actions you might take to alter these patterns. It could be as simple as having an open, honest conversation or seeking professional help. Choose to act rather than delay, for every moment that passes is a chance for improvement lost. Those who take the initiative to address such challenging issues often find themselves on a much more fulfilling and stable path, as opposed to those who allow fear and procrastination to dictate their lives. We can compare a marriage affected by gambling to a ship sailing through turbulent waters. The ship, representing the marriage, is designed to withstand storms, but it requires constant steering and adjustments. The captain, akin to the spouse of a gambler, must utilize every tool at their disposal to navigate the storm. The captain's love for the ship and its crew helps, but that love must translate into action, seeking help when necessary, making difficult decisions, and thinking of the safest route forward. When you view the situation through this metaphor, it becomes clear that the value of addressing the gambling issue lies in the actions taken to stabilize the ship, not just in the love that exists within it. This approach helps ensure that positive outcomes are more probable and long-lasting. The journey to overcoming the difficulties posed by a gambling spouse is neither easy nor quick, but it's not impossible. Consider the case of Mary, an elderly woman who faced a similar dilemma. Her husband's gambling had taken a toll on their finances and peace of mind, yet she loved him deeply. With a combination of tough love, support from friends and professionals, and her husband's willingness to change, they managed to turn their lives around. This story illustrates that while the path is challenging, persistent and courageous actions can steer even the most tumultuous situations towards a more serene shore. Remember, the small steps you take today can culminate in significant, life-affirming results down the road. Ultimately, the decision to stay with or leave a gambling spouse is deeply personal and complex. What's imperative is not to rush into any decision, but to consider all aspects: the love shared, the potential for change, and the well-being of the entire family. Reach out for support, both for yourself and your spouse. Professional counseling and support groups can provide invaluable guidance. As we conclude, I urge you to reflect on your values, the quality of life you wish for, and the legacy you hope to leave behind. Take action today to confront and address the issue, not just for yourself, but also for the future happiness and stability of your family. And remember, you're not alone. Engage with this channel, share your thoughts and experiences, and let's create a supportive community where we can navigate these complexities together.